Today we're at the ADE in the big crowd, and look who we found, Balkstar.
Yo, how's it going?
In the house.
Yeah.
He's an old acquaintance of ours. He's an old student, actually.
Yeah, that's right, man.
He started at Dubspot Academy
In New York.
in New York, one of the big colleagues of ours, and he ended up in Holland. I don't know why, but he ended up here, and
My father's half Dutch, so there you go.
that's the reason.
Connection.
And he found us on the internet, and he joined us for some extra tutorance in the Ableton style.
Yeah.
And today we're here to meet people from the industry and ask them for some tips for not only our students but DJs, producers in general.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to stand out in the crowd and be different? Because they all say you have to be yourself, stay yourself, do your own thing, but that doesn't make you doesn't get you anywhere. So
Yeah.
how did you get what?
Yeah, what do I? I thought it was interesting. Dave Smith, he did a interview at the conference, and it just kind of makes me think that analog is really a powerful factor in performance. So, like, I guess where kids may start off in the iOS and the Apple iPad world and get a sense of reality. Like, eventually they're going to have to go to the real thing and use real controllers and use analog, the analog sound to basically be able to compete on a quality of sound level. As a producer, I think that's really important. Basically, if everyone can make the same music from one DAW, then maybe the difference is, the type of hardware that you use. Will have a.
Is analog / hardware better then?
Well, I think it's just different to the software world. In the software world, you don't have you don't have mapped controllers. So, like on the hardware synth, you know where the cutoff level is, you know where the resonance filter is. It's all there, and you hold on to it and you use it. Whereas with software, they may not update it after 3 years, and you've done all that learning for a software synth. And if they don't update it, then you've done all that learning for nothing. Whereas like a hardware synth, you should have for a lifetime, and it's about your memory, your mind being able to map to that physical piece of hardware and know exactly what you're doing when you're doing it. Whereas I think there's a lack of control in the software world that just I don't know. I think it makes a difference.
Do you use hardware yourself?
Yeah, I try and use hardware in my productions as much as possible.
You tried, but you didn't succeed.
No, I did. Sorry, I try and play with analog a lot. Yeah, and then it comes down to just recording what you play around with, and trying to fit it into your productions. Yeah, it's good fun though. It's more fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. And actually, maybe that even helped you. Because we have to congratulate you, right? A little bit, because I've heard some news that you've got a nomination for the Grammy Awards.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's a big surprise. Yeah.
Actually, two?
Yeah, two songs of mine for 7 categories. So yeah. So
how did you do that? They want to know.
How did I do that? I don't know. I was just trying to be myself. As much of an irony that is, you just got to do your own stuff and believe in yourself, I guess. I mean, I never worked to get to that point. So for me, it's really just an added bonus. It's just like wow. It's I guess.
Did you send in the tracks yourself? Did somebody else do it? Did your agency?
Through the publisher. So whatever contacts he has in the industry, he obviously did a lot of hard work to try and get me represented in there. So I guess another good lesson is a manager isn't such a bad thing. You've got to rely on these people to push you forward, because if you try and do everything yourself, it's an uphill battle. Yeah. So yeah, it's great.
So thanks to your manager and publisher.
Yeah. Thanks, Thomas. Cheers, T-Dance Digital.
Well, cheers. Thanks for these tips, and I think they're very grateful.
Yeah, I hope it came out all right.
Good luck with the nominations.
Yeah, cheers, man.